It remains to be seen whether Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana will provide financial support for Eskom and Transnet. Last month, energy regulator NERSA approved a 12.7% electricity tariff increase for the power utility. This is significantly lower than the hike initially requested by the struggling state-owned entity. Professor Dilip Garach suggests that government spending should go towards SOEs that have a national benefit.
And when you look at the country and the fact that we need workers to get from home to work and all of that would be a strategic industry, and we need to fund that industry in a way to ensure that the government plays quite a role. So it will be a shareholder, however, it needs to privatize that sector totally. When I say totally, I mean it should have an interest in it by 49, even 51.
Garach has also suggested selling SAA with the proceeds going towards another government initiative like housing. Meanwhile, there are also concerns that a lack of financial support for Transnet could undermine progress in economic reforms as the transport and logistics company moves ahead with implementing its turnaround plan. The Transnet Rail Infrastructure Manager is preparing to allocate the first route slots to private train operators. Transnet Rail Infrastructure Manager, Acting Chief Executive, Moshe Mutluhi.
What is going to happen is that after that process is done, we're going to select successful bidders who would be given the right to operate or to run their fleet on the network. And if we do that, we hope that we're going to increase the number of tons that get carried using trains, using our own network.
Mutluhi says they are optimistic ahead of the national budget following presentations to government.
We're looking at different options to finance our expansion or restoration of the network. Some will come from the government as the owner of the infrastructure. We've made the application. We're looking at government grants. The applications are in. We're eagerly waiting to get feedback from that front. Some will come from the access fees that we are going to charge those who will be given the right to operate trains. Some will come from us collaborating with private sector players. In this case, it could be the current people who move cargo.
Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana will have to balance the needs of SOEs and close the funding gap created by the revenue shortfall. Nosipho, Radebe, SABC News, Johannesburg.